What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, hello, how are you? What's up? What's good? My name is Shara and welcome. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some new Juno brushes that I got in the mail, as well as a new complexion product. They just came out with it, so I'm very curious in seeing how it ends up working. Let's go ahead and get right into the brushes. So here are the new brushes that they came out with in this collection. They have this pale pink vibe to them, metallic handles. I absolutely love the way that they look. They're very sleek, very glam. You can get the JunoBabe eye bundle, and this retails for $40. JunoBabe face brushes, these retail for $40 as well, or individually they do range from like $7 to $12. I would prefer getting the bundle together just because you save a little bit more if you do decide to get the bundles. Love that they have the white bristles. They're super soft and they are synthetic bristles if you are wondering, and this is definitely a whole brush set that you are able to create a whole look for, hands down. So I am definitely going to be using these for today's look. Show you guys how they do end up applying on my face. And this right here is the Juno Blur. So it is a makeup setting powder. I'm excited about this. This is their first product that they came out with. Makeup wise. Some details about the setting powder. It's infused with a skin loving nutrient avocado extract to help moisturize and maintain a supple and smooth complexion both underneath and on the surface. I'm gonna open this up. Ooh, this is so cute. Look how sleek this is. I love that. Wow, that is so pretty. It's a good size product. There is 20 grams in here. So the Juno Blur does blur up pores and imperfections, leaving a no filter needed soft focus finish. And the setting powder retails for $28 if you are wondering. So it is a bit on the pricier side of the Juno affordability, but I'm very interested in seeing how this plays out, so we will go ahead and put that to the test. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this oval detail blender brush. I'm going to apply my primer that I'm using. Primer that I'm using is by the brand Yensa, and this I actually got in my Glambag Plus. And if you haven't seen that video, I actually posted that one. I have that link down below. I am trying out the brush and I do like how small and dense it is. It definitely gets in there, especially in that like under eye area. I'm gonna blend out foundation and see how that works with it. Add some color corrector, because your girl got bags and dark circles. Mom life. I'm going to do a mixture of this Bye Bye foundation. It's a full coverage moisturizer by IT Cosmetics. Again, I did get this in my IPSY Glambag Plus. Did a full squirt, and then I'm going to also add in this Healthy Foundation Brightening Complex. Going more in like a patting blending motion with the brush, kind of pushing it into my skin rather than just smearing it. That'll help with the application of the product and then also the coverage as well. It'll give you more of that fuller coverage look. Except down here, I'm just gonna brush it down just so it kind of blends nicely together. So I'm just going to quickly draw on the brows, and since we aren't using any brushes for that, I will be right back. Brows are snatched. I'm gonna go in and blend out this under eye concealer with my Juno Mini Rose Sponge. This microfiber sponge is definitely a favorite. If you get anything from Juno, you have to try out this sponge for sure. I love it. It is definitely one of the best mini sponges I have ever used. It blends out like a dream. So soft, literally perfect for that under eye area. You get a pack of 2 for $6, and that is a very good deal for sponges of this quality. I'm going to set my whole face with this, but before that I am going to set the under eye. So I'm going to go in with this detailed taper brush right here. Set my under eye first. Oh, that feels so nice under the eye. Set my highlighted areas. I am ready to go in with this makeup setting powder. Let's see if there's a way to put this on. This is dip sponge into mesh and gently shake off excess powder. Dust on to complexion and mattify makeup and set finish look. If using a brush, bounce the brush into the mesh to pick up the product, sweep on the complexion to mattify and set the finished look. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the brush for that. I'm using this large taper brush. It's gonna be perfect for a face brush. We're gonna go ahead, dip into the powder, tap off excess, and start pressing in. Oh wow, Yeah, it's definitely blurring and mattifying my face. I can see it happening like almost instantly. So I'm not really going to focus on the under eye just because I did set it with that banana powder. I'm still going to apply around that area just so it kind of all blends in together nicely. You don't have any weird harsh lines or anything. I like this brush. It's like the perfect shape for my face. I don't really have a big head or anything. It covers my face surface really nicely. Oh my gosh. Wow. Do you see? Look how smooth my face looks. I'm actually blown away. You can't even see any pores. That's insane. I'm impressed. Okay, Juno. Okay, girl, I see you. My face feels really like light. It's not heavy on whatsoever. I was actually in the market to find something to set my face with because your girl ran out of her powder. That is definitely going to be it. I like that powder. Okay, so now I'm going in with the angled powder and contour brush. We're gonna go ahead and warm up my face a little bit, bring it back to life. So with the same brush, I'm gonna go in to some blush, just sweep that on. That looks so good. Love angled brushes just for contouring and blush alone. It literally is the best, hands down. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my nose contour and just clean up the contour on my face. Going with the cloud sponge. I like this sponge for that reason. It just gets in there. I mean, all of the sponges get in there, but I just like the way it feels when I do clean up with it. I do like to let the nose contour sit just for a little bit, but once I add in the cleaning up for the rest of the face, I just kind of almost immediately brush it off just so it doesn't leave this white cast. Going back in with the detailed tapered brush just to remove that. And you can see it pretty much almost immediately just cleans it up anyways. And then I go back in with the angled brush, kind of reblend everything just so there's no like super harsh lines or anything like that. Oh, almost forgot. I like to bake my under eye as well, so let me go ahead and do that. And it's just like a light bake. It's not anything too heavy. I'm literally still using a pressed powder. I've been going super simple on the eyes lately, so I'm probably not going to go into like super crazy detail with the eye makeup. So we're just going to go for a simple everyday kind of look. I'm going to start off with the fluffy blending brush. I'm going to pick up the bronzer that I did put on as contour and just sweep that all over the lid and then bring it up into like that transition. Definitely want to try out this packer brush, so let's go ahead and dig into a palette. I'm gonna pick up this highlight right here. We'll go ahead and pack that right on the lid. Ooh, I like this brush a lot. It definitely gets the product right where you need it. I like that brush a lot. It's very dense, gets the product where you need it. All right, now we're gonna go back in and blend out with that fluffy brush any harsh lines. And I'm putting a little bit of the product in that outer V area, just sweeping it over. I'm going with this angled blender, going with a deeper matte contour shade. Focus that on the outer V. Like I said, it's gonna be nothing too drastic. We're not going all full glam. We're going natural glam today. We're gonna keep it natural. Well, as natural as possible with makeup, of course. I'm gonna take this angled liner brush and use it as the brow highlight brush. I like it because it literally gets it where you need it. I'm gonna go ahead, brush off the nose contour, the under eye. Alright, and I'm using the angled brush just to kind of put some highlight on the nose. And it actually works really good because it gets it right where you need it. You don't overdo the highlight. And it looks very subtle, but it's obviously there, you know? I like that. Now for the smudger brush. Put that in the lower lash line. Usually smudger brushes are very like shorter bristled, but I like that this one is a little bit longer. It's still dense, but it really helps blend out that shadow, and it feels so soft and gentle underneath the under eye area. The last brush that I'm going to use serves a purpose as a precise eyeliner brush, but we're gonna get creative here. I'm going to use it for my inner corner and see how that works. I don't usually wear liner on like super not so glam days. We'll see how it works as. Oh yes, I like that. What? Let me find out. I've been using this brush wrong the whole time. Actually right, but you know, this is a good way to use this brush. Wow. I didn't do a highlight. Okay, we're gonna do a highlight real quick. I'm gonna go back in with a detailed taper brush for the highlight. And you can see this is definitely a multi-purpose use brush. I used it to brush off baking. I used it to set my highlighted areas, and now I'm using it for highlight. So it's a brush that I could definitely see myself using for more than one purpose. Put that on the higher parts of the cheekbone. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. Okay, so now that we completed that, let me go ahead and do the rest of my eyes, and I will be right back with my final thoughts on the products. Okay guys, so I am back and I have completed my full face. As you can already tell, your girl got her lashes on, she got her lip on, she is ready to go. So this is the final look on my face, and I can definitely say that Juno, as always, delivers. I am very impressed with how the brush is applied and how it made my face look super flawless. Definitely recommend the brushes. Love these brushes. These are going to be definitely a new set that I'm going to be using for quite a bit. I absolutely love Juno brushes. They're just affordable, quality is on point. I absolutely am obsessed with the quality and how their brushes are always so good. Even on the more inexpensive side of the brushes, they deliver. These ones are more on the higher quality end of Juno's brushes. Every brush did serve a purpose, and the brushes, you can find multi-uses for a lot of them. As you can tell, I use the precision liner brush to get in the inner corners as highlight, and then I also used the tapered brush for dusting off the baking. I used it for my highlight. And if you do want them individually, you can purchase them individually, or if you want them as a bundle, you can do that as well. They have those options on the site. Let's go ahead and talk about the Juno Blur. This loose powder really impressed me. I was really shocked at how great this product worked. I don't know, loose setting powders in my opinion aren't really my thing. I feel like it gets just everywhere, but I didn't really have a problem with that. Following the directions, just to kind of take your brush, dip it in there. I dusted off the excess and was able to apply it, and almost immediately, you guys, I could see how the blurring effect took change onto the skin. It really got into those pored areas and did work, because my face looks literally super flawless. Look how smooth my face looks. It is insane how smooth the face looks. The powder is definitely, it's a white powder, but it goes on translucent, so just a heads up if you are curious about how it may go on, but it looks good. I approve. I definitely approve. I will have all of the Juno products that I mentioned listed down below. The website will be down below, so definitely go check them out. And I guess that's everything for this video. Like this video if you found it helpful and you enjoyed watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll also list my Twitter, my Facebook page, my Instagram, and my vlogging channel around here, and everything will be listed down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.